Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. It's your passionate team at TV Days Drama Digest, back with a heart-wrenching, pulse-pounding deep dive into the latest turmoil rocking the iconic town of Salem. Today, we're turning our spotlight on the beloved Dr. Marlena Evans, whose life hangs in a precarious balance. Could we be on the verge of losing one of daytime television's most enduring heroines? Buckle up as we unravel the dramatic tapestry of Marlena's recent trials, exploring the emotional, psychological, and supernatural forces threatening to pull her under. This is a story of grief, betrayal, and demonic echoes from the past. Let's dive into the chaos and see if Marlena can emerge from this storm. A town in turmoil. The shooting that shook Salem. The drama in Salem has reached fever pitch, with the DiMera family at the epicenter of a scandal that has left jaws on the floor. Johnny DiMera, the brooding young heir to the DiMera legacy, stands accused of a heinous crime, shooting his own father, E.J. DiMera, in cold blood. The courtroom is a pressure cooker, with whispers of betrayal and family secrets swirling like a toxic fog. Johnny, already reeling from the devastating revelation that he was conceived through an act of violence, a rape that forever altered the DiMera family dynamics, now faces the prospect of life behind bars. The weight of this truth has fractured his soul, leaving viewers wondering if Johnny could have snapped under the pressure. But here's the twist that has Salem buzzing. EJ, the victim himself, refuses to believe his son is capable of such an act. Despite the bullet that tore through his body, EJ's paternal instincts scream that Johnny is innocent. The question on everyone's lips is, if not Johnny, then who pulled the trigger? The mystery shooter remains cloaked in shadow, their motives as murky as the Salem River at midnight. EJ, desperate for answers, turns to the one person in Salem renowned for unlocking the secrets of the mind, Dr. Marlena Evans, the town's revered psychiatrist. Marlena's hypnotic gamble. Marlena, ever the beacon of hope in Salem's darkest hours, agrees to help EJ uncover the truth through hypnosis. On the advice of her daughter, Belle, who believes the key to the shooter's identity lies buried in EJ's subconscious, Marlena guides EJ into a trance. The session is fraught with tension, as Marlena navigates the labyrinth of EJ's memories, searching for a glimpse of the fateful night. The air crackles with anticipation. Will Marlena uncover the face of the attacker, clearing Johnny's name and restoring peace to the DiMera family? But fate, as it so often does in Salem, has other plans. The hypnosis session spirals into chaos, yielding no clear answers. EJ emerges from the trance more frustrated than ever, his memories stubbornly refusing to surface. For Marlena, the session is a grueling ordeal, pushing her already fragile psyche to the brink. As she bids EJ farewell, her composure crumbles. In a heart-stopping moment, Marlena collapses into the arms of her longtime friend, Abe Carver, her body betraying the immense strain she's been under. Gasps echo through the hospital corridors as Abe calls for help, and viewers are left clutching their pearls, wondering, is this the beginning of the end for Marlena? A year of heartbreak, Marlena's descent. To understand Marlena's collapse, we must rewind to the devastating events that have shaped her over the past year. The loss of her soulmate, John Black, has left Marlena a shadow of her former self. John, the love of her life, was her anchor through decades of trials, from kidnappings to mind control schemes. His absence has carved a gaping wound in Marlena's heart, one that refuses to heal. Grief has transformed her, turning the compassionate psychiatrist into a woman who lashes out in pain, her sharp tongue wounding those around her. Friends and family, accustomed to Marlena's unwavering strength, now tiptoe around her, unsure how to reach the woman they once knew. The stress of her grief, compounded by the demands of her practice and the endless drama of Salem, has taken a brutal toll. Marlena's collapse in Abe's arms is not just a physical event, it's a manifestation of the emotional and psychological weight she's been carrying. Her body, it seems, has finally said enough. As she lies in a hospital bed, hooked up to monitors, the residents of Salem and viewers around the world hold their breath. Could Days of Our Lives be preparing to write off one of its most iconic characters? The thought is almost too unbearable to contemplate. Echoes of the past. Stefano's shadow looms as if Marlena's real-world struggles weren't enough. Her subconscious is dragging her into a nightmare realm where old wounds are ripped open. In her fevered dreams, Marlena finds herself face-to-face with her arch-nemesis, Stefano Di Mera, the man whose obsession with her defined much of her life. Stefano, the cunning patriarch of the Di Mera clan, tormented Marlena for decades with his Machiavellian schemes. His fixation on her was both romantic and sinister, a twisted desire to possess her body and soul. Even in death, Stefano's presence lingers, a specter that refuses to release its grip on Marlena's psyche. In these haunting dreams, Stefano taunts Marlena, his voice dripping with malice as he calls her my Queen of the Night. The nickname harkens back to one of the most infamous chapters in Days of Our Lives history, when Stefano attempted to hypnotize Marlena into falling in love with him. That ill-fated hypnosis session backfired spectacularly, opening a gateway to the supernatural. Instead of love, Marlena was possessed by a demon, her body and mind hijacked by a malevolent force. The possession storyline, one of the most audacious in soap opera history, saw Marlena levitating, speaking in tongues, and wreaking havoc on Salem. It cemented Marlena's status as a daytime legend, with Deidre Hall's fearless performance earning her a place in television history. Now, as Marlena lies unconscious, the devil seems to be circling once more. Her dreams of Stefano are laced with demonic imagery. Flickering candles, shadowy figures, and a chilling laugh that sends shivers down her spine. Is this merely her mind replaying past traumas, or is something more sinister at play? Could the devil be preparing to reclaim Marlena as its vessel, using her to unleash chaos on Salem again? The parallels to her possession arc are uncanny, and fans are on edge, wondering if Marlena's show is building toward a supernatural swan song for Marlena. The weight of legacy. Marlena's potential exit would leave an unfillable void in Salem. For nearly half a century, Dr. Marlena Evans has been the moral and emotional core of Days of Our Lives. Introduced in 1976, Marlena quickly became a fan favorite, her blend of intelligence, compassion, and resilience endearing her to viewers. Over the years, she's faced every imaginable soap opera trope, amnesia, affairs, and alien abductions, and yes, even wrestling with the devil. Through it all, Marlena's strength has been her defining trait, her ability to rise above the ashes of tragedy and face Salem's endless challenges with unwavering courage. Deidre Hall, the actress who brought Behind Marlena to life, has been a daytime titan, her nuanced portrayal earning her multiple awards and nominations. At 81, Hall remains a powerhouse, her scenes crackling with emotional depth. There's no official word on her retirement, and the show's producers have been maddeningly tight-lipped about Marlena's fate. But the current storyline, with its high stakes and callbacks to Marlena's most iconic moments, feels like a love letter to her legacy. Is this Marlena's final arc? Or is it another red herring in a show notorious for its fake-out twists? Fan reactions. A community in crisis. The possibility of losing Marlena has sent shockwaves through the Days of Our Lives fandom. On social media platforms like Twitter X, fans are voicing their anguish with hashtags like #SaveMarlena and #MarlenaForever. Marlena is Days, one fan tweeted, summing up the sentiment of thousands. Without her, Salem would lose its heart. Others are speculating wildly about how the show might handle her exit, with theories ranging from a heroic sacrifice to a supernatural ascension to a dramatic resurrection. The fan fiction is practically writing itself, with some imagining a final showdown between Marlena and the devil that ends with her reuniting with John in the afterlife. But not all fans are convinced Marlena's time is up. Some point to the show's history of bringing characters back from the brink of death, or even beyond, as evidence that Marlena's collapse might be a plot device to set up a new storyline arc. They wouldn't dare write off Marlena, one optimistic fan declared in a Reddit thread. She's survived worse than this. Others are less certain, noting that the show's recent budget cuts and cast shakeups could signal a bold move to retire a veteran character. What lies ahead? As we await the next episode of Days of Our Lives, the questions pile up like autumn leaves in Salem's town square. Will Marlena pull through her collapse, or is this the twilight of her time in Salem? Is the devil truly back, or are Marlena's dreams a manifestation of her grief and stress? And who shot EJ DiMera, setting off this chain of events that's pushed Marlena to her breaking point? The answers remain frustratingly out of reach, but one thing is clear: Days of Our Lives is delivering some of its most compelling drama in years. For now, Marlena's fans can only watch, wait, and speculate, their hearts heavy with love for a character who's been there a constant through decades of love, loss, and lunacy. Whether Marlena emerges from this crisis as a survivor or ascends as a legend, her impact on Salem and on daytime television will never fade. Stay tuned, dear readers, as we continue to follow this gripping saga. And let us know your thoughts. Do you think Marlena's days are numbered, or will she rise again to fight another day? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.